This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
He just walk up to a girl like, hey, you see what happened on Twitter? And the girl's like, yeah. He's like, well, let's get it.
He's like, so what's up?
Twice can't stop themselves from putting out bops. SM can't stop the drama. And TXT can't stop making amazing music. Check it out.
What's up, everybody? It is Not Your Average Fangirls, back with another week of K-popness. It's your girl, Kat, and I would just like to say that if you haven't already, then you should really consider standing and Hyphen. Their concept photos came out today, and they look amazing. And so, yes, everyone loved them. They're going with a vampire concept. So excited. Engines, where you at?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. It's Cynthia, and yes, stand and Hyphen. They're so cute. I'm so excited. Okay.
Hello, everyone. It's Terica, and I would just like to ask one question.
Ooh.
Why is it that SM Global is always the last website to put up their own artist merch? Like, everybody and their mama had the season's greetings already out. They were sold out in SM Town, but you could only buy that if you're in Korea. But SM Global, for the rest of the world, didn't have their stuff out until like 45 minutes ago. And it was announced like 15 hours ago. I just feel so played. So played. But it's fine. Everything's great because I bought it anyway. But whatever.
SM culture, really.
SM's just been going through it right now.
They have a lot of things going on right now.
Oof. We'll talk about those. And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. We're going to be talking about JBJ95 this week. And I'm very, very excited because those are my babies. But listen, while we're talking about SM, let's talk about the good news of SM was that they announced a new girl group, AESPA. Is it AESPA? Is it ESPA? ESPA? AESPA? Who knows?
AESPA? AESPA?
You know,
ESPA?
we don't know. We don't know yet.
We never know.
It's going to be something completely different. They're going to be like,
Exactly.
hi, guys. We're SPA. What? SPA.
Where's the AE?
Like, it's silent.
It's silent.
Yeah.
AESPA. There'll be AESPA.
Oh, you're right. But I'm really excited. So they announced this. They released it's a 4-member group, and I'm absolutely in love with their concept. Like, they just look like little magical, like, fairy girls. It's great.
I'm in love with that one girl that used to be an ABG. Love her. Yes.
Yeah. She was, what was it?
She's
They were
Japanese.
saying, yeah,
Love
she's
her.
Japanese. And they were just like, yo, at like Japan line with NCT with Shotaro and then her. Like, Japan line
Is she
been
the
wilding
one
out.
that's a JM stan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Just being a fan, be like, you know what? I'm a fan of this group, so I'm going to go infiltrate their company so I can just be closer.
If I was talented, I 100% would do that. And also
Same.
some type of Asian, I would
Yeah, I
have
was about
to be
to
that.
say,
But
I'm talented and can't do that, so sucks for me.
At this point, for what is that group called? Rania? They're taking tokens because they need to meet their quota, their diversity quota. So as soon as the second black girl gets kicked out, I'm available. I will just stand there just to be.
Oh my
the
God,
token.
Terica, me and you can do like a Milli Vanilli thing where you'll be the face and I'll just sing, but it's like
That's
you.
fine. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Like,
See?
that would work.
That would work.
That's an idea. I would
Yeah,
like it.
Alex was only on stage for 15 seconds anyway, so I just gotta come out, be black, and leave.
You're great at that.
Thanks.
Right?
I try.
Okay, so then, well, with the good, which, again, new girl group, yes, they need that, comes the bad, aka, oh, man. So, let's go first. Irene versus Stylist. So, apparently, Irene was either having a really bad day or she's really a raging bitch and we just don't know, which is fine, whatever, you do you, boo-boo, but don't be rude to other people. But apparently, a stylist said that Irene was rude to her and, like, was on, like, a power trip type of thing, like, just being bossy and all this stuff. So then she exposed her, and then she had to apologize, meet up with her, say sorry, and all that stuff. So, honestly, I just thought, like, everybody has a bad day.
I did my digging because, I'm a little
Ooh.
squirrel when it comes to drama. Chismosa. Love it.
Oh, my
Anyway,
God, tea.
so I did my digging, right? Okay, and Rebels were all over this. They were like, no, we gonna find out what happened, because Irene queen. So they were looking up everything and they're like, oh, it's from this KBS performance that they did. So they were looking into it. And apparently this KBS performance, it's the same place, the same like event that Wendy fell last year. You guys remember? And she like
yes.
hurt her hip and everything. And
Yeah.
apparently her mic was malfunctioning and it was like shocking her like throughout the performance. And it's something that she like vocalized like constantly. And then the outfit that they had for her like didn't fit correctly, and it was just, I guess, a whole spiral of things, and she just like exploded, which, I mean, human, right? Like,
Yeah.
Valid,
human
too,
nature
yeah.
for that to happen. So I mean, at the same time, it's like, yeah, don't be a bitch, but at the same time, it's like, you know.
Yeah, especially if you're already on edge, because this is the same exact event or place or era or whatever that like your group mate, like almost like her career was almost gone. Like that girl was like seriously hurt.
Yep.
She was in the hospital for a minute. So like, they're already like on edge and conscious of things. So any little thing that was like gonna be some type of risk, like physically to them, they were gonna be like, oh no, because you know they didn't vocalize anything before, and look what happened. They performed, and then Wendy, you know, broke her like hip or whatever. But like you said, human, everyone has bad days. I just think it's funny that like that was the thing that they canceled her over. Like out of all the things that happened to all the idols, Western and like K-pop idols, out of all the things that people have done, like someone blowing up or having a bad day is the thing that makes you want to cancel their entire career. Like, oh, this one makeup artist said that she was a bitch to her this one time at this one event. She's a horrible human. Like, take away her entire career. Like,
that's my thing. But, and also, like, I know a lot of people were saying, like, you know, they mentioned the thing that Kat mentioned about the outfit and, like, how there were, like, errors throughout the whole thing. But they also said, like, I don't see when male idols might, like, blow up or whatever, like, nobody says anything. But then because it's a woman, it's just like, oh, like, she's being a raging bitch. And I'm just like, ooh.
And also with Irene, like, so many people praise this woman for being, like, non-emotional and for literally being a bitch. Like, when she ignores male idols or when she, like, makes a facial expression where she's like, okay. Like, they're like, oh, yes, queen. Yes, Irene. Oh, yeah, go off. And then when they find out, like, one day from one person that she was acting like a bitch, they're like, oh, my God, like, you cannot do that. Like, what? Like, pick your battles. Like, pick your battles. And it's not defending her in the situation. Like, it's shitty. Like, as people, you know, that work in, I mean, technically being a stylist is customer service. And people that work in the customer service field, it's shitty when a customer is an asshole to you. But at the end of the day, like, the next day you're going to go to work again and you're going to get another person that's going to do exactly the same thing, because just like everyone else, these idols are literally human and they have a bad day, and like that shit's going to happen.
I think it's just weird how everyone's just quick to like quote unquote cancel careers. You know what I mean? Like, things happen. Sometimes you have to take a step back and reflect, unless it's just something that's just like, wow, like, okay, like, yeah, no, you don't deserve to have like this career. But like little blow ups like that, like, if anything, everyone should have been like, wow, that kind of sucks. I hope, like, you know, she shouldn't have acted like that. I hope she apologizes. But like the people who are like, I'm just gonna like never listen to them again, I was like, what? Okay.
And the fact that the biggest bullies in Korea, K-nets, are the ones that are attacking her about it is insane to me. Like, this is what you guys do for a living, pretty much. You go on the internet and you type shit about celebrities, like, you know, so like, the fuck, what do you mean? Oh, she's a bully, she's a bitch. Like, so are you. That's what you spend your whole time doing, is typing anonymous fucking shit online to hurt people's feelings. That's what you do.
But for me, it was just like, you know, everybody has a bad day. And because it's the same thing. Like, there's so many people in the industry that just say that she's like really professional and all that stuff. Like, so I've had a bad day at work and I blow up on the wrong person. Like, okay, it happens. Like, it happens. Like, it's really sucky, but yeah, it happens. And then, you know, she went and apologized to her and things like that. So she got it all resolved. So I just don't understand why this is like a cancel like thing, you know? So
They cancel the wrong people all the time, so.
Oh, heck yeah.
listening. I'm gonna be dum-dum-dumming for the rest of my life. Dum-dum-dum.
Well, for our next bit of news too.
This shit was so funny. I feel so bad for laughing, but at the same time, I'm like, this is incredible.
I know. So for another, when we say that SME is going through it, like we really say they're going through it. So apparently, this is Chanyeol versus his quote unquote ex-girlfriend versus the internet, y'all, because he got
It's like a triple threat kind of fight.
the jokes that came out of this. But basically, apparently his ex-girlfriend of 3 years came out to expose him, saying that he, they've been together for 3 years, but he cheated on her like multiple times with other idols, with flight attendants, with this
With
person,
YouTubers and streamers, and
with everybody and their mom.
dancers.
Everybody but me, and I'm offended.
I know, right? Like, how dare you, Chanyeol? Like, I want to be part. Where is the sign up sheet for this? Where is it? Like, there's no shame.
Like, the whole exposing, like, just
Yeah.
you have to read her statement. Like, I laugh because, like, it just seems so, like,
statement.
unrealistic. Like, it just
She
doesn't
set
seem
herself up
real.
for failure.
It just doesn't seem real. Like, if you're dating, like, these idols, right? Like, if you end up dating Chanyeol, Park Chanyeol for 3 years, right? Okay, you're in this relationship with him. Like, this man is, like, always somewhere else. Like, I wouldn't trust his ass.
I would say, and the only people who know that you've been dating this man for 3 years are, like, his bandmates and, like, I guess maybe other people in his company, but like the rest of the world, you don't exist. So like these flight attendants who were like, hitting him up in the airplane bathroom, they didn't know. Like they didn't know
They were just shooting their shot.
Like, we do not condone cheating. Like, we don't. But, like, this girl, the way she just went about this completely the wrong way. You could tell, like, it wasn't, like, if you read it, like, the way I interpreted it, it didn't come across as that she was hurt. It come across that she was mad. So she's like, well, because you cheated on me, I'm going to tell all your friends that you're not a good person. All your fans. Like, you're a horrible person. It wasn't like, I can't believe you did this to me. Because, like, in there, she was just, like, making jokes. Like, remember that time I was just like, oh my God, if you're cheating on me, just like, don't tell me. Like, and I can't believe you actually did what I said. And then she was just like, and like, if you are going to cheat on me, why didn't you cheat on me with someone that I know? And I'm like, what?
That's some weird twisted
I'm hoping
shit.
that was a mistranslation because I was like,
honestly, that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that it said, like, do it with people that I don't know.
Like, I don't, like, what? I don't know. It's just like, and also when you do this, you run the like, internet, especially Twitter, they're ruthless. These people do not care. They
don't
make
care.
jokes about every single thing, especially people, like, in our age group, right? So, like, you run the risk of, like, being clowned if you put yourself out there like that, the way that she did it. Like, she should have went about it another way. And also, too, like, that just makes me think that, like, I know people who have been cheated on. It's not fun. It sucks. It's, like, like, people suck. But, like, my friends who have gotten cheated on, or like my acquaintances who got cheated on, didn't go and post about it on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever. They just, like, they told people, like, he's a cheater, watch out for him. And, like, that was it. It's not like a huge, like, I'm gonna write a 6-page paper and I'm gonna post it on Twitter and Instagram so that everyone can know that XYZ man or XYZ girl over here are cheaters. Like, that's just something you share with, like, your friends, or maybe the girl that he's cheating with, or the guy that they're cheating with, because it's like, I want them to know that, like, I was their significant other too, so they're playing you. But, like, you could tell this was all about the fact that he was Park Chanyeol. Because if he wasn't an idol, she wouldn't have taken the time out to write this and to try to expose, quote unquote.
But the funny thing too is that, like, SM released a statement that said, we're not releasing a statement.
They like, you on your
They
own?
really just let him out to dry. They're like, your problem.
The funnier thing is, for me, is that some YouTuber or streamer, like, commented on it, like, defending the girlfriend, right? And she was like, oh yeah, I'm an acquaintance of Baekhyun's, and I've seen all of this firsthand. And Baekhyun was like, an acquaintance of mine, and then he put, like, the mosquito noise, like she was a bloodsucker, and I was like, oh my God,
he said, I don't know her, Your Honor, she is lying.
Yep.
And also, like, girl, you messing up your own bag, because if you really are an acquaintance of Becky and you are no longer an acquaintance anymore, and for
Not no more.
what happened? What did y'all gain?
You're right.
Was it worth it? For some clout, for some momentarily clout.
Exactly. I'd have kept my mouth shut. I would have texted Becky and be like, bro, you see this? Do you see this?
Exactly. Like, if you are on that privilege, oh my God, I swear, the wrong people be getting blessed with these connections.
They fumble the bag. Let me tell you, I would have kept quiet. And then
Mom is the word.
The other thing, this girlfriend was like, yeah, you didn't say anything when your bandmate hit on me. Girl, that should have been like,
that's a sign.
Sign.
That's a red flag.
Red flag.
Flag.
Right there.
And second of all, why didn't you seize the opportunity as soon as you found out that he was bumping cheeks with someone else? I'd have been like, do. Hey, Sehun, what you doing?
That's what I'm saying. That was the group mate who hit on her. That was their way of telling her, look, he over here doing what he doing, so let's do what we do. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
She didn't take the hint.
She didn't. She was so confused. She's like, what are you talking about? But like, like I said, we don't condone cheating, and it sucks. And I feel for this girl, because like, if she really invested 3 years in this relationship, and she
did this out of anger,
of red flags, was just like, I'm gonna try to make it work. It sucks. But like, when you decide to put your life on the internet willingly like that, you run the risk of like getting made fun of. And the jokes were funny, and not at her expense. Like, the jokes were all surrounding him.
Literally.
Oh, heck yeah. They were all about Chanyeol.
It was all about him. But I'm just like, girl, you knew what you were getting into. You knew the circle. You knew his career. You knew who he was. Like, you just gotta, roll with it.
No, but also, like, the quote-unquote proof that she posted, like, these pictures, like, she did it wrong. Like, she shouldn't have blacked out her whole body. She should have just put an emoji over her face.
Yep.
So you don't see her face. So, because it just doesn't seem real. He could be with literally anyone in these photos, right?
Literally
so you're
anyone.
like, okay, well, he could literally be. And then somebody was like, it looks like he's holding a guitar in one of these pictures. And, and no one will ever
stack
know.
your evidence up, bro. She should have screenshotted them text messages. She should have took pictures of ass freckles that no one else knows he has. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be like, it's just like, if you're dating a celebrity like that and you know how he is, because you look at Chanyeol and you know, like, you just know.
Yeah.
You gotta, it's the equivalent of having, your emergency fund. Because if you are a woman in this day and age and you're with a dude, we all know dudes are trifling. They can turn at any moment. You gotta start stacking your emergency money in your private fund that he don't know about. And so when it's time to get ghost, you just pack up with all your change and you go. So in the celebrity world, you got to stack the evidence. You got to you text messages, voice notes.
Everything. Maybe we should go and teach a course.
Oh my God.
Teach a course on how to get receipts.
Keeping receipts 101. Like, you need everything. You need every bit of evidence. Like, you need screenshots. Even if, like, Twitter DMs, Instagram DMs, Snapchats, like, even if he knows, just be like, oh, haha, I accidentally hit screenshot. Oh my God, it's so silly. Like,
I'm just
that's all you
saying
need
this
to
for
do.
our memories, because I love you so much. I'm gonna put it in a scrapbook. Like, you're right. We need to teach a class. Dating an idol 101. Getting them receipts until he decides to commit. That's what I gotta do.
That's just up.
Hello, if Tay and or Raven is listening to this, I would never do that.
But yeah, no, it's just wild, like, all of this. Like, honestly, if he really did do that, like, that's just so trashy. Like, that's such, like, a piece of trash.
Men are trash.
Well, yeah, but you feel like it's just like it just makes you question it, like, the way that she said it. But at the same time, you're like, man, I don't want to question this girl. Like, maybe she is really, like, heartbroken.
And also, someone said the translation was that she didn't say girlfriend, and then that they were just dating for 3 years. I was like, if he didn't put a motherfucking title on your relationship.
Damn, yeah. After 3 years, then girl.
I don't know. I just feel like, what did she think she was going to gain? Especially because, like, with the way EXO has, like, hella international fans. We don't care. Like, things just don't bother us in the same way, unless it's just, like, something, like, extremely, like, wow, you're just trash. But, like, this, like, we know that dudes are typically trash and that they cheat on you, and it's stupid. Not all of them. But, like, so things like this, saying that, like, basically the fact that she said that he was basically getting with any and everybody, for international fans, that's not like a yikes. That's like a ooh. So you saying the next time you roll up to the States, I got a chance type thing. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't, so she helped him essentially.
That's a green light means go for us.
That's so messed up, but it's true. Like, we lived the first
That was our first thought, though. Like, I read the statement, and my first thought was like, wow, what a piece of shit. My second thought was, oh, flight attendants, you don't say.
Like, oh. Yeah, so, like, obviously you, like, harmed him in the way that, like, people are never going to look at him like, oh, my God, boyfriend material, like, or want to date him. Or if he approaches them spitting that, like, hey, girl, let's date type thing, now you kind of hindered him because no one's going to believe that. But you helped him in the sense that if he doesn't want to date and he just wants to casually sleep with girls, he just racked up a whole list of girls that he could just go. He just know at this point.
And even then, like, what I said mainly was, like, if he did it, oh well, and that's, like, really shitty. But if he didn't do it and this is all fake, then oh well, you know, like, it's really none of our business. Like, it's their personal lives.
True.
Like, if they, you know, if they're doing what they're doing, then I'm just like, well, it's your life. Like, either karma will get you or whatever will get you, you feel? So,
even though she low-key tried to make it our business when she posted it on the
yep,
internet.
she tried, but
All I know is that Chen was probably in his military. He heard about it. He heard it going around. They're like, he was like, oh, thank God. He was like, oh, thank God. They gonna think I'm a great man now. I got a wife and a child.
I got a whole family.
the one
Which I
love
think
me
is funny
again.
too. That's also so funny because, like you said, but he got attacked for actually being faithful and marrying his wife, like his wife now, and having a family. Like, how dare you have a family? And now it's like, oh, how dare you cheat on your girlfriend and not be loyal and have a family with her?
Yep.
Oh my God. And now they're like protecting him for like this scandal.
Like, they're
quote,
debunking
unquote.
the rumors. I'm like, damn, y'all were the first to like burn Chen merchandise. Now y'all are like, PCY would never. Like,
He
bitch.
would never.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
But all of this happened in like a week, in a span of a week, y'all, and we were just, SM is on fire. It was, and then
They're just going
and then it
through
was
it.
like a whole dilemma. Like, they were just like, oh well, this new girl group, they're trying to put it out so they could like cover up the Irene and Chanyeol situation. I'm just like, do you know how long it takes to come up with like the promotion period for a new group? No.
Yeah.
Like,
And if anything, Irene snitched.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I saw him with girls. I saw him with hella bitches. I know Kai and Baekhyun were just sitting like, thank God we got Super M right now. 'Cause I need a check.
but SM just going through it, man. You know, the usual, but it is what it is. EXO is slowly, you know, going to Hawaii, and I feel like they were just like, we gotta make some commotion. And then here it is. The commotion.
The great thing is, Wavy was just vibing with their princess party.
Yes.
They were living their life.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
But in some sadder news now that we're gonna move on to, we got a member of VERIVERY, Himchan. He's taking a hiatus due to some mental health problems that he's been having. I'm assuming it's had something to do with like anxiety and things like that, because they realized it like during one of the schedules. So he's taking a little break to focus on that. That's very good for him.
That's the official news. Let me tell you the tea. Let me tell you the real cheeseman.
Okay.
Whoa, there's more.
I've been waiting.
Hold on.
That is the official tea. However, I follow a very, very stan, and this very, very stan is the very, very knowledgeable. Anyway, so I always see my mutual screaming at Jellyfish to let him rest. It's been a while now, honestly. Like, it's been like a couple weeks at least. And I guess a while ago, he was having problems with dizziness, and they let him rest less than a day.
What the heck?
Yes. And then I saw tweets going around saying that there was something wrong with his rib cage, because you could tell. You could tell not only when he was dancing, but also like during like the fan calls, he would be laughing, and you could tell that something was wrong with like his rib cage, because he like, if he laughed hard, he would like, you know, touch the his rib cage to like adjust it. So something's wrong. So they've been screaming at Jellyfish for a while now, and now finally they've been granted this like short hiatus, and they're hoping that's gonna be a long one. I guess that very has been like very
Very, very busy. Yeah.
The way that their schedule's been working, it's not giving them a lot of time to rest, which is the case for a lot of idols, unfortunately. But yeah, especially for them. So I always see them, and that their fans are always telling Jellyfish, like, no, like, we will wait for an album. We will wait for a comeback. It's fine. But Jellyfish is like, psych, go.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I really hope it's nothing super serious.
I know, like his rib cage. What the heck?
Yeah.
Something's
scary.
wrong, but they're keeping it on like the low, but the fans, notice.
Oh my God. And then, they've been super busy because they were on like Road to Kingdom, and then right after they had a comeback, and then they kept on doing promotions, and now they just came back again. Like, wow. Well, okay, well, we hope for Himchan to have like a speedy recovery.
Or a long recovery, whatever.
Yeah, right? Like, I just hope that he gets better and like gets treated, basically. And some other fucked up news now. BAP's Himchan, he got caught drunk driving the other night. And we're back. We're back to this. Korea. You guys have a whole service that literally picks you up in your own car and drops you off at your house.
Yeah.
A whole service. Why don't
they
y'all
have, like,
use
the
it?
best like modes of transportation? Because like I said, you have that service. You have like Uber, the taxis, all that jazz. You have the train, which is like phenomenal. Yep. I know it stops at a certain time, but still, like, there's so many options.
You can sleep on the street and the cops will leave you there.
Yeah, people will not bother you. You have friends. I'm pretty sure you have drivers because you're you.
So what the heck? So apparently he was like he crashed into like, what are those
intersection, like the guardrails? The
guardrail.
Intersection.
That. So he crashed into that, so nobody was hurt, thankfully. But when they found him, like his alcohol level was like up the roof, and
enough to like suspend his license or something.
Yeah,
right?
like I don't get it. If you're gonna get fucking obliterated, like, either leave your car there and get it the next day, or get the service, or do something, man. Like, I just don't get it.
This brought up the whole situation about his ongoing trial that's still pending.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's still going. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, because he denied all the claims.
And this girl was like, oh, no.
The girl tried to blackmail him, which honestly, I don't blame her.
But then she also kind of messed things up for herself. If she gets caught blackmailing him, then that's going to like discredit her, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why it's taking so long. Because they use that as evidence against her. But I guess the new trial date is November 16th. So it's, right around the corner. Now, now this is going to look pretty bad for him.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Negatively.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. That was just such a wild week for news. It was just super ups, super downs, everything, just everything. But let's move on now to our comebacks for this week. Yeah, we do have a lot. Let's start this off with Twice. They finally have their comeback with I Can't Stop Me. And this song is a vibe. They gave me a bit of retro feels. All of the outfits were on point. It was very retro.
You're going to get outfits from Twice, bro.
Truly.
Yep.
Can they auction off their stuff? And by auction off, can they just sell it for cheap at like Goodwill and like I can just get it?
Mood. Yeah, no, all of the yellow outfits were my favorites. Like, they look so good. And I know for the choreography in this was super cool. They have like a move that they like drop it low, a knee out, and then they like slowly pick it back up or something. And I was like, I watched that and I literally looked at it and I'm just like, I would have broken 3 legs, my back, and probably my wrist just doing that one move.
That's like a trend now. I'm seeing a lot of like more girl groups with their choreography, like they're doing that. And I would just like to say thank you because I feel like that's the influence of my girl Megan.
Hey.
So
yes. Twice always does this in a part of their video where they do like the slow-mo dramatic like close-up to each of the girls' faces.
Yeah. I wonder how awkward that is to film. Like, okay, now I'm gonna stick this camera in your face and then zoom in. So I just want you to look pretty.
just look at the camera seriously. Try not to laugh. Like, that's literally that's their try not to laugh challenge.
So when Pendejosa debuts, can we like do that too? But can we just like Can we not be serious and not try to be pretty? Can we like see who can make the grossest face? Like,
Yeah.
and then that's
Well,
our
yeah,
thing.
I can't just stare and be pretty. I need more direction. The fuck do you mean by that? Like, what?
Right?
No,
Yeah.
she said she wants us to make ugly faces.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
that's what I'm
yes, I
saying.
got
But
it.
like
I
it
got
won't
you.
be all of us, or either it'll be all of us, and then we'll have our fans vote each comeback like who made the grossest face, or it'll just be one of us, and we'll have our fans guess like, okay, who's gonna be the one that makes the gross face this time? Like it'll be like a surprise because it'll be like, stand there, look pretty, stand there, look pretty, stand there, look pretty. I have a whole concept for us. I just need someone to sign us. But I like that Twice's sound is getting more mature now. Like, it's still, like, they still have catchy music that you're like, ooh. But, like, you can tell that they're getting older and they're not, like, you know, Twice. Now they're like, Twice. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah. No, but it's true. And, I mean, you can even see it, like, obviously, like, in the dance move and the, like, the style of music that they're doing and everything. But it's still, yeah, it's just Twice, but they're just growing up, which is fine, you know. Most of them are like mid-20s, right, or something like that. So but yeah, but I really like that. And also the meaning of the song itself, like there's kind of saying like we're in the spotlight, but there's just like so much darkness around me, like nobody can stop me, basically, like of going. It got really dark, at least how I saw it. It was just like, oh, like, I need somebody to stop me because I can't stop myself from, like, either not being in the spotlight or, like, being in the spotlight. Like, it could be, like, either or. And I thought that was really cool. So, shout out to whoever wrote this song because I definitely did not look that up, so my bad.
I wish I had that problem. Oh my god, someone stop me from being too great. Like,
Right.
You're right.
Nah, but they look good. They look good. They did
did.
good. This song is really good. And actually, the album is phenomenal as well. Like, they have really, really good songs. I know we always talk like how we only listen to the title tracks and stuff, but this album is really, really good.
I actually listened to the album. I was so proud of myself.
Yay!
I'm evolving.
Evolving as a Twice stan. You know who's evolving too? Christian Yu.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, he came out. So Christian Yu dropped So Beautiful.
DPRE and everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, what is his name? Like DPR Greg or something like that.
I honestly forgot that he sings. Every time he like has a song, I'm like, oh right, he sings, right?
Why
Yeah,
did he
he
change
was
his name to, why did he use Ian? Like,
Well, that's
not?
his nickname, Christian.
Yeah.
I don't like that because that sounds like, yeah, Ian from Delta Beta Beta Psi. Like, that's what that sounds like to me, and I do not appreciate it.
I mean, I just call him
Well,
Christian
that's
Yu.
his nickname. Yeah.
I'm changing it. I know I don't know that man, but I've decided that I'm not going to call it.
It's his stage, like with DPR Live. I don't call DPR Live. I call him Dabbin. Like, he's dabbing.
Yeah,
DPR
but
Live is just like his stage name, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I mean, I get it. But DPR Live is like, ooh, okay, hype, DPR Live. And then you got like, what? You got Cream, or what was his name?
Cream.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then you got Ian. It's like, I'm live. I'm Cream. I'm Ian. Like, don't like it. But I like the song. Because the song is great, Ian. The song is great.
Man, no.
And the song is incredible.
This man is insane. Like, insane. The way that I was watching this music video and just screaming the whole time. Like, it's like a thirst trap, but he made it aesthetic. Like, aesthetically pleasing.
It was aesthetically pleasing, but in a dark way as
Oh,
well.
heck yeah.
I said it in our reaction, but he had like a eye ring, like an eyeball ring, and he had like a white contact lens for one of his eyes, and it gave me The Glass Eye poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Like, it for some reason gave me that kind of vibe. I don't think that's, you know, what he was going for, but that's what I saw. I was like, oh my god.
That. The whole time I was just waiting for him to turn into a werewolf, especially when he was in the woods, but he never did. I was kind of disappointed.
Literally wrote that. I was, when he was in the woods like that, I was just like, he could be part of Jacob's fucking pack in Twilight.
Yeah.
Like, fits right in. Perfect. Like, damn. Yeah, no, but piggybacking off of Cynthia, how I thought of it, I was just like, this is like peak alternative emo boy.
Yeah.
He's a metal boy.
Yeah.
Like, that's how he started. He was a drummer in a metal band.
Oh,
in
really?
Australia.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so, like, he was in a whole metal band, like a screamo band.
Oh.
So,
I
like,
support that.
That's his origin.
Love that for him.
So that's where he started. I don't know how he went from a drummer in a screamo band to a K-pop idol.
It happened.
I mean,
we're here now.
you
So
know, he's a man of many
He went back
talents.
to his
He can
roots.
put on any hat.
Back to his roots.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But also, like, with what, you know, you guys were saying or Cynthia was saying, I think the great thing about, like, the visually what Christian makes is that it can be interpreted in, like, so many different ways. Not just with this video, but, like, literally everything he directs.
Yeah.
Like, you can interpret it in, like, multiple ways. Like, what it means to you might not be, like, the direction he had in his head, but if that's how you see it, like, it's dope. And, like, I think that's one of the literal magnificent things about Christian, like, his vision. I was telling Cynthia, I was like, I wonder, like, I just want to, like, pick this man's brain. Like, I want to be like, I wonder if he's one of those people that, like, feels colors and, like, sees feelings, you know, like, what's his brain like?
Synesthesia.
Synesthesia, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's his brain like? Like, what does he think about, like, on a daily basis? Like, how does he write this song and then go, okay, I see myself doing this and doing this? And even with, like, videos for Live or for Cream,
Yeah.
like, how?
He's super talented.
He really is. Even the Bobby video that he directed, Hold Up, like, visually
Yeah.
it was gorgeous. And, like, you're like, how did you even think about that? Specifically that scene where, like, Bobby, like, drops into the bathtub and then it's like a party around him. I'm like,
Oh, word.
Yo.
He directed that?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
Christian directed that. And he directed the Loco song for Movie Shoot.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. And CL making a
Yes.
guest appearance, love that bitch. I was like, yes,
I was
queen,
shook.
come through. I also think Christian is directing her music video that's coming out, so super excited
Yes.
about that. And, like, I don't know if she's, like, a part of DPR now. I'm really hoping that's what's happening, but
The last I heard was that she did a recent interview and she's still solo. Like, she's still,
Like independent or
yeah,
whatever?
like, she's still independent.
Hey, that's cool. She can do anything she wants then.
But for this music, for this, like, I was not expecting for him to drop a song. I don't know if he had, like, mentioned anything about it or whatever, but that was it. That was one thing. And then two, just like, we always talk about this, but yeah, again, back to just his editing, bro. Like, it's so dynamic, like the color grading, and then he does a bunch of light play. It was just so wild to watch that music video because it was so freaking dynamic and so freaking cool.
No, I agree 100%. I like the effect that he did where he was like spinning.
Yes, like spinning
Yes.
in the air, bro. That shit was so
Yeah.
cool.
And to answer your question, Carolina, it has been leading up to him releasing something. In the DPR archives, there's a song by him on there called Zombie Pop.
Oh, I love that song.
And he had been, like, teasing, like, us with, like, little clips of him performing and, like, making songs and playing guitar again. And, like, it's been, like, a few months where he's been slowly starting to release musical things. So we anticipated that it would probably happen. Did we know it was now? No, we had no fucking idea because DPR is, like, the most secretive bunch of people like you could ever fucking have, and it fucking kills me on the inside because, like, one day they're just like, haha, guess what? And you're like, oh my god. And then the next day there's a whole fucking visual album, there's a new member, and you're just like, what the fuck goes on? Like, what's next? Is Scott gonna drop a song? Like, where's it at? Okay,
We're waiting.
where's it at? DPR Rem. Okay, let's go.
Oh man. But for our next comeback, JBJ95, everybody. They came back with Jasmin. My heart is full and so happy. It's beautiful.
Take the floor, Carolina.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
god. What
Yeah.
do I say?
I know exactly what she's gonna say. Kenta!
Who looks so different, by the way. I was like,
Yeah.
Kenta?
He does. I don't know if it's the hair or what, but he does. Like, he looks so good though in that blue hair. Like, it fits him so well. He's just so cute. He's so cute. Oh my god. Anyways, a lot of idols now are giving us that like retro feel, and that this song also has a little bit of sprinkle of that, so that's like the trend. But I love it. I love that they did like the contrast between the blue and the red throughout the whole video. And then I know that Sangyeon was saying at the showcase, I think, that a different song was supposed to be their title track. But that he fought with the company to make it so Jasmin is the title track, because he was saying, he's just like, I feel like we both want, like him and Kenta wanted to show like a more mature like sound, which this song definitely has that, and I absolutely love it. I mean, like, I'm a sucker for their music. So am I biased? Yeah.
It's okay.
But I just think I just love it. I love the concept for it. I love that they had like a whole like girl dancer with them for some of the scenes. I like the vibe of it, the dance moves. Like, it's like yes, it's like a sexier type of sound for them, but like it's still so fun. And that's what I really like about JBJ95. Like, they are just such a fun group. Like, their music is so fun. And if you guys let me, I will literally rant here for 3 hours about this.
Oh, you're so cute.
I know.
Like, I love them.
She gets like this.
I love
It's
them.
adorable.
I know. And there's a line in the song that it says, like, you're my fantasy, overflowing endorphin. And I love that. That's how I feel about them. Like, they just make me so happy. Okay, I'm done.
No.
I can't. Retweet. And that's that on
if
that.
you haven't watched that, please do. I did do a reaction to the music video, so that'll be up eventually on our channel.
Oh, I will say I do have just one thing to add. The opening scene in this video is literally what I imagined in my head for the song by Lucy called Enough.
You right.
Like, with the bar.
But check out JBJ95. Please support them. Like, they deserve all the love, and I feel like they're just so underrated. And I just feel like after JBJ, people were just like, screw this, and they just didn't support none of the boys. Like,
Honestly.
It's so sad. Where's Taehyun at? What's he doing?
Where's Taehyun? Yeah, where's Taehyun?
He's
Where's
out
little
living his
Taehyun?
best life, going to cafes, eating burgers, walking around Korea, just being a
Vibing.
regular schmegular 20-something. Like,
No structure, just vibes.
just vibe. Every now and then he'll post on his Instagram. He's always just like vibing, just like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture hanging out from this building. Oh, look at me eat some food. Like,
Okay, the next thing we're gonna talk about, y'all.
Ooh, let's get
Lord, is the
disrespected.
masterpiece. The masterpiece that is CIX's Jungle. Oh my God,
is.
this has been worth the wait, Jin Young. I'm so glad you are healthy. I'm okay. I was so mad at C9. I was like, why do they keep pushing this back? I was upset. I was like, Jin Young, why are you not better? Like, what is going on? I miss y'all. Where is the comeback? And then y'all gave me this, and I have never been so happy in my entire life.
girl.
But this fits for Halloween. Like,
Yeah, like it worked out.
yeah, like it just fits so well. Even just the beginning of the song, like that, the organ or like the piano, like oh my God, that I was blown away. Like, it's just so sexy but elegant. Like, it's so intriguing. This music
That's
video
literally
is so
what's-
intriguing.
That's CIX in a nutshell.
But yeah, you're right.
God, I just felt so many things. But I thought the concept was really cool. Like, it reminded me of like it looked like they were like on the river Styx and they were like in the underworld and like
Yes, that's what they
I
were
thought.
going for, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know because then there was also like other things happening and I was just like, I don't know if people really are gonna get this, but I dug it.
Yeah, because it's based off of the Divine Comedy, the Dante like theory.
Okay, cool.
It's one of the many K-pop groups that have done it, but I have never seen a K-pop group do it in this way.
Yeah, it was like cool to see their version, their interpretation of that, of something like such a famous work. And like Kat said, so many K-pop groups have done work inspired by Dante, but then I really haven't seen this rendition.
Yeah,
of it.
and it's insane because for people who don't know what the Divine Comedy is, it's basically I guess like 3 elements, so like hell, purgatory, and heaven. And so I thought like the depiction like visually was incredible. Like Jin Young in the water, like
God.
Jin Young in the snow. Like there's different elements that if you read the poems that are very like blatant, and then there's certain visual aspects that you don't really notice until I like read like threads and like looked at the video, well, watched the video like 15 times. Like there's certain elements that you don't see until you like rewatch it, or if you don't know the poems, I do like recommend people reading them and then watching the video again, because your mind will literally be like blown into a million pieces.
Fun fact, freaking hated reading that in high school, middle school, whatever we had. It was a requirement, and I freaking hated it. But I feel like maybe if they would have paired it with this, I would have been okay. But, like, I just thought they were so, like, I guess it's because we, like, dissected them so much. It was so boring.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm tired of talking about this.
Even the trailers from the beginning of the comeback, like, before the video release, were based on, like, the Divine Comedy.
I didn't watch
like,
the trailers at all.
Do it. Please do it. Because they're visually beautiful as well. Like, in the first trailer, if you watch the first trailer, it's of Jin Young, and he's running through the Selva Okara, which is Italian for dark jungle, whatever, and he's running through it, and that's the entrance of hell. So the first divine comedy in Dante's poem is hell. Purgatory is the next one, and that's, I'm pretty sure it's Sungun's trailer. So then he's in purgatory, and then they're in heaven. So it's kind of like the difference in essence and feeling between the three types of life after death.
Which, now that you say that, yeah, it makes sense with the music video. Like, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. And what's really cool is for BX's trailer, it's the sixth circle, which is like Dante's Inferno. So even in the music video, like the very start of it, where all the dancers are in the circle around them and CIX is wearing red, they're the Inferno. So they're like the sixth circle.
Yeah.
And it's just all like the little like slight imageries of the whole thing is just insane to me. Like when I went back and like watched it, I've literally probably watched that video like 50 times now. Like, it was insane. C9 really fucking, like, outdid themselves with this concept. Like, this is crazy. Like, I was like, dude, what? Like, how long did you guys plan this for? Like, because this is not, this does not connect to the other two comebacks.
Yeah,
like,
it really doesn't. That's why I had no idea, because I didn't watch the trailers or anything like that, so I had no idea that's what they were going for. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is so cool. I wonder if it's, like, on purpose or if this is, like, a Halloween thingy. But, like, no, this is, like, the whole concept, and, like, I dig it. I dig it. This is gonna be fun if they continue it.
Really, it's so stunning. It was probably like, it's honestly probably one of the most beautiful music videos I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
The song too.
Here's my thing. Like, when I first heard the EP, like, this song was just kind of like, okay, like, it's good, but it was just like whatever type of song. I was like, I feel like other songs in the EP were better. When I watched the music video, it turned the whole song around for me. So I like it much better now that I watched it with the music video than by itself.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because maybe it's because I watched the music video before I listened to the EP.
Yeah.
But I really, really, really like the song, the title track. It's so good. I keep replaying it. It's on my playlist now. Like, that's like how much I love it. And then I listened to the rest of the EP, and it's good, but like that song is 100% my favorite song. And the rest of the EP is okay to me.
Yeah, so for me it was backwards. Like, I heard it because, listen, move my body came on, and I said, oh, this is it. This is it. So then, you know, when it moved to jungle, I was just like it just didn't hit the same. But when I watched it with the music video, that shit had me shook. I was like, ooh, this is so just pretty. Wow. And while we're talking about the EP, Rebel, my shit. That song too. She got me vibing.
Rebel's a bad bitch.
Love that song.
Like, they really fucking, like, they truly outdid themselves. Like, visually, like, it's just a stunning, and the way that the song just matches the concept so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the breakdown where it's like run, and then it's just like I was just like, bro, what?
So I laughed when I first heard the song, because it was just like run, and then it's like doo, 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 and I was just like, what? But again, watching it with the music video, it completely changed it. So it was just
I got goosebumps watching it because of how well it was matching with the music video, it was just so good. I had to keep rewatching it as well.
And if you want to feel other things besides beauty, you should watch the Studio Choom 4K situation they got.
You
going
should watch
on.
any of the live stages.
Oh my God, there's a lot
so
of
fucking good.
There's a lot of much happening in that. Like, I appreciated it, but also it was a lot.
But for our next comeback, we have a debut.
P1 Harmony.
P1 Harmony.
So P1 Harmony had their debut with Siren. Now, if y'all remember, they had a lot of talk even before their debut because of, Busan Wings and all this stuff with one of the members. So that happened.
And apparently it's been completely debunked, though. Like, he has been cleared of all charges, apparently. And I was like, oh.
Has he?
Yeah, girl. There's a whole thread of, like, all the evidence that none of it was him. And I was like, oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It
So
was
who
one
was
of the
it
other,
then?
7 people.
Go off. He was literally sharing the account with 7 people.
Oh.
Literally.
But so P1 Harmony, they had their debut, and every time I try to say their name, I kind of want to say PH1, and I know that that's not right.
Oh my God.
I did a reaction to their music video, and that'll be up on our channel, and literally the whole time I'm just like, PH, dang it, and I literally have to redo it every time. Yeah, but this is hype. This is so hype.
It's so good. That little baby with the long hair, I'm pretty sure his stage name is Soul.
He's 15,
the little rapper.
bro. He's so
he is
cute.
Adorable. I want to put him in my pocket and keep him with me forever. He is the cutest little chicken.
And every time I feel bad, I want to open my pocket so he can rap like, and I'm like, you're right, I gotta keep going. Like, he was going off.
He's gonna be like, you got this, bitch, you got this.
Yeah.
I like him and like the purple haired one. They're both like babies and they're so cute.
They're so cute.
So
I was just like, oh my
cute.
God, they're adorable. Like,
They're so cute. And this song, like, it hit. Like, it
was so
when
good.
I saw it and it had like 2 million views, I'm just like, what the heck? Like, are people just watching it because of what happened? No, like, the song is good and it's so, like, it's such a strong debut. Like, it's a very strong debut. It's a strong song. And the part that the wheel part, I was all about that.
The wheel part.
Yep. And they were just like,
you heard it here first,
Siren.
folks.
it's just like the name with like P1 Harmony. I didn't think that like this would be the song. I thought that we were gonna get like some type of like
something soulful.
Yeah, right? Because of the name. And I was like, oh, okay.
Nah, they were just going off. Like, their flow was so good.
Oh my God. Yes, I loved the rappers.
Literally.
Which reminds me, okay, so they reminded me of like the little boys that came out a few years ago that never really debuted. The rappers, they're like 12. OG School or something.
Okay, OG School.
Yes.
Yeah.
They reminded me of them. I was like, oh, so cute. Like, I wish they were in a group. Come to find out, the one with the purple hair was actually in like a little group with one of the boys from that project.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I was just like, because I was looking them up and I was like, they're so cute. What is this? And I read it and I was like, oh, no way. But yeah. So
wow,
that's cute.
Look at
and
that.
I hope
First circle.
that they all debut soon because they're all super talented too.
Yeah, but this, I was pleasantly surprised. After all that stuff that happened, I thought that it was just, people were just going to watch it because of what happened. But no, they just threw me on the fire in the dystopian city that they're at. And I know that there's a part in the music video where they're like in a crowd and it's just like, jumping on cars and singing and shit. Mm-hmm. And I watched that and I was just like, oh, to be in a crowd of people just jamming out.
Doing hood rat stuff with your
AKA
friends.
a concert.
Yeah.
Okay, another powerful debut. We got DRIPPIN. They finally debuted.
Was it powerful?
It was not.
They tried to make it powerful.
They were adorable, but
they were so cute.
I was so confused about this whole situation. So the name and what we got was just not it was just not correlating.
Yeah. It didn't go together. That just la nostalgia, that shit just stayed with me. And it'll stay with me until I die, probably. But I agree. This was okay. Like, I really liked it. I like, for example, like seeing the produced X101 babies, like, you know, Junho is finally not super shy and not a robot type of thing, and Hyup giving us the vocals, like, heck yeah.
Yo, Hyup was so good. My problem is, why was this the title track? The rest of the EP, y'all, I hope people do not judge these boys based on this title track, because though the title track is underwhelming, I'm so sorry, and I love them all. They even got a little German baby. He's literally German by, like, his father is a German man.
Yeah,
he might
his
be my
name is
cousin.
like
I
John
don't
Jacob
know.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's literally his name. Actually, his name is Alexander Vincent Schmidt, so same thing. But, like, that's how you know he's German for real.
Wow.
Anyway, but the songs on the EP are really good. Shine's amazing. Light is incredible. Like, there's so many options for the title track, and they chose.
I feel like they always do this. They pick like the most underwhelming song. They're like, that one, put it as a title.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to go too
But
hard.
my
I don't
baby,
know.
Junho, my little nugget, my little chicken, my little baby, jawline is sharp as ever.
Oh, he's grown so much. He's come so far.
And Minso looks so cute, and so did Donghyun.
Oh my god. I love, like, this is all that we were screaming about too. Like, oh wow, I can't wait, the Woolen babies when they're all together, and now they're finally all together. Like,
And Yoonsung,
yes.
oh,
They're all so
little
cute.
Hyuppy. God, every time I think of him singing Twit, and I'm just like, wow, that was really a cultural reset. That was like,
that was. I need to go rewatch that shit because that was so good.
The next thing we were gonna chat about, everyone, TXT came back with their album Blue Hour.
Woo!
We're gonna do a quick album review about it. We're gonna do some bullet points. Bam, bam, bam. Talk about our favorite songs. Bam, bam, bam. Talk about this title track, because damn. And we're gonna do it now. So we're gonna talk about the title track first, because the title track is obviously the title track. Title track is Blue Hour. Oh, who would have thought? Anyway, love this fucking music video so
my
much.
god, it's so good!
I was scared when I hit play, though. Like, because I was scared because of eternity, you know,
Eternally.
Yes, you know, the long short film that they posted.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
That traumatized me.
Bro, I saw Bumgyu in the tree, and I was like, oh my god, here we go. I was like, here we go. It already starts with my son doing something. It always starts with him.
And then the funny thing is that the scene when they're in the carousel, all I could think about was, wow, this is where Hobie's mom left him, and y'all are just out here in crop tops having like the greatest
They're out
time
here
of your
like,
life.
ooh, you're the one that I want.
Yeah.
And they said it's a
You're the
different
one that I
universe.
need.
It hasn't happened yet.
Maybe it's like prehistoric thing. Oh, and I saw a book in it. It's not the same book. This is why I'm traumatized. So Subin had like a book, and then it like dropped, and then they picked it up again, and at the end they were still like emphasizing about this book. And if you remember in the little short film, Yunjun picked up a book and was like, hey, it's this book that Subin was reading, or something along those lines. So I was like, is it the same book? Is it all connected? Probably. However,
It's always.
I'm so traumatized that I was like, please, no one die in this. I hope. Like, that's always my thought. Like, please no one die in this situation. I mentioned that as well because for the music video that they mentioned, I think it was Taehyun that mentioned it during like the media showcase, that this serves as a bridge between the Dream chapter, and so it's like the bridge between those. So I'm wondering if this is like a prequel before, you know, everyone dies and like Subin leaves them into this new timeline. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Every music video they have so far is like some type of like surrealism like in it. Like,
Yep.
it's just all these magical things that are happening in this like basic world, and it's just like no one else is seeing all this magical shit but them. Like, and it's just really pretty, and it's so different. And like, I have every single time TXT comes back, I cry when I watch the music video, no matter what's happening. They could be like bubblegum and daisies, and I'm just like bawling because I just remember like us being so excited about them debuting. We're like, oh, what kind of sound are they gonna have? And then like the teachers came out like, oh, they're so cute. And like I'm just so proud of them because like they truly are super talented. And when they said that they wanted to make a name for themselves, just like TXT, and like not like, oh, because you're BTS's little brother or anything, like they really have, because they have their own unique style of music videos and their own unique sound that you can listen to it and like it's different, but then you can be like, yeah, that's a TXT song. And like they've continuously put out like great music, and I'm so proud. And like I said, I love the music videos because they're fun, but then they're also dark. So it's kind of like one of those like songs where you're like bopping, but you're like
childhood
sad.
fairy tales, like childhood fairy tale stories, you know?
Yeah. Basically, because all fairy tales are like rooted in some type of tragedy.
Yeah, they're evil and crazy, but you watch it and you're just like, oh, that's cute, or like you read about it, you're like, oh, that's so cool. But then you get down to it and it's like, wow, Snow White was really about to get murdered over this. Like,
yeah,
for what?
It's really like they're just all of their music videos just one big like Brothers Grimm fairy tale. Like they're just having fun, but also kind of dying a little bit or trying to murder each other.
And you know, even in the song. Even in the song lyrics, I thought that they did something that was super clever in the sense of that they have that lyric that said the hour between dog and wolf.
Yes! I wrote that down too.
Yes, because I'm just like, that is such a good way to describe maybe like day and night, but also because I know they're talking about a lot like the sunset hour, like, you know, the like golden hour, like, and they don't want it to turn to like, you know, blue or whatever. So I thought it was super cool how they did like whoever wrote the song did that, like, to describe the day and night, but also it's a great way that they're describing being young versus growing up.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, and that with their past things, obviously, like even now, you know, the fairy tales and things like that, like they are like a teenage group type of thing. So they're kind of in that phase of going from being kids to being teenagers to being adults type of thing, right? So I was like, after I watched the music video twice, that's when like I caught up on that, and I was like, that is so freaking clever. I was just blown away. Like this music video blew me away. Like I love the colorful fantasy world, like the styling of it, like the feel
the cowboys.
of it.
Oh my god, the yeehaw jumped out.
Yeehaw.
But those looks were so good. They're probably one of my favorite looks on TXT that they have ever done. And that's just, oh my god, from the makeup to the styling. And it was just so good. Even like Yoonjun had like his mechones on. He had on. And you know what? He looked good. And
that's my thing. And that's how he's dangerous, because those things are nasty and ugly. And he pulled it off.
Oh, and then little Hyun Kai was in his little beanie and his shorts and his sweater, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I dressed him for school. And the suspenders with the gloves, I'll put that together. I swear. Like I've worn that outfit before and definitely got made fun of.
I just thought it was really fresh.
It really is. And the vocals were so good. Yoon Kai, like his vocals in this song, I was just like, sir, like you should not be able to sing like this. You are literally like 16. Like calm down. Inhale, exhale. Like what are you doing with your like Yeonjun's runs? Yes. Yeonjun's verse, like the rapping verse, I was just like, come through, king. Give me everything. Yes, someone put him on a fucking cipher. Like, get your shit.
Oh my god, imagine.
Rap Line wants to.
Yeah.
They really do.
I was just like, this is insane. Like, there's nothing they can't do. And I love that they're signed to Big Hit and they got their own universe because they're doing it so well.
Yes, it's so much fun.
They're just doing it so well. And I'm just like, you know what? Yes, Tomorrow by Together. Yes, TXT. Yes, with your long-ass Korean song titles. Like, hour. Like, love that. Like, I'm here for all of it. Like, I was here like, you know what? They really ran with this whole Big Hit going disco thing, and they were like, we got you.
Yep.
Sunbenims. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I need.
Oh my god, I love that part. I love the way that they used auto-tune.
This is my favorite song on the album, so I'm really excited. Like, it's just so good. I love this song.
I agree. Oh, and the very beginning of the song reminded me of Nap of a Star. And like the little like twinkle You know?
Yeah.
Like this little twinkle song. Yeah, it reminded me of
And
that.
you know what, too? Like, when, I've been bopping to this, like, EP since it came out, right?
Same.
So there's that. So I'm just, like, vibing, watching the music video. And in the middle, it's, like, towards the end, it's, like, a remix. They added that shit.
Why didn't they give me the dance break version on the album, everybody?
I'm so upset because we were watching the music video and then that started, and our Mine and Cat's reaction will be up on our YouTube channel. Thank you. And we were watching that and we're like, wait a minute, this was not in the album. We were robbed.
This is so good.
Yeah, so I was just
maybe
like,
they'll release a single and it'll be that.
And the duo that is Subin and Youngjun together, boy. Incredible.
Chef's kiss.
Fantastic.
Mwah.
Phenomenal. Wow.
Also, I need them to stop picking on my son Bumgyu, okay? With your little fucking leaf with your water. How dare you guys laugh at my child? Like, who allowed, okay? Y'all are always, like, singling him out. Even in the drama video, you didn't let him play basketball with y'all. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of this blasphemy. Y'all better let my son play games and stop laughing at him. He's so cute. See, with his little crop top. He was so adorable. I cannot. I
really
cannot.
was.
My God, I love that. He got into my closet and took my clothes. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, he actually mentioned, funny that you're talking about your son. He actually mentioned that the performance and the video were intended to feel like a musical.
Yeah.
Love that. We cannot talk about this album without talking about ghosting, everyone.
Yes.
The motherfucking song.
My favorite song of the album.
Opening. Same. What an opening track.
They really went and did that. Like, listen, again, another one that's giving us retro feels, jumping on it. Okay.
They gave me a 90s love song. Like, it was beautiful.
Like, they were just all about it. I think it's just funny that was it Subin that had to, like, ask his friend, like, hey, what does it feel to be ghosting?
Yeah, because he's literally, like, 85 years old.
Oh
Like,
my God.
he's such an old man, and for what?
Oh my God, yes. And Subin and Taehyun co-wrote this.
Love that.
Yes. Which I thought, like,
it's so good.
in the name itself is ghosting, but I thought it was really cool how they used two different, like, meanings terms for
like,
it. So
wait,
like
yeah.
ghosting in the sense
Yeah.
of like, you got ghosted by someone, but also ghosting in the sense that like now that this person has disappeared, you feel like you're a ghost just floating around.
Yeah,
I thought that was just like, because you got ghosted, so you're a ghost because you got ghosted by someone. Like, it was so cute, and I was like, that's really clever. Like, I like that. This is such a good song, and the vocals are really good too.
Oh
Yes.
I love the like hallowing effect they used in the choruses.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I
Like,
do.
it almost seemed like it wasn't on full volume. It just seemed like really low and like dense, and it was just so pretty. It was such a
echoey.
cool way of signifying kind of like nostalgia and like emptiness. And it was just super dope and super cool. I think I was talking to one of my, I got some MOA mutuals now. Love them. Love that for me. I was talking to one of them about it, and she was like, this album is just like comforting. Like, it's just like a big old hug. Like, they made you feel nostalgia and sadness and happiness all in like the span of like 5 tracks. And it's like something brilliant that TXT does where they put like 75 genres in one album.
But it all fits. It all works.
Yeah.
And it all works. And it all works so well. And I was like, I wrote it in the chat with you guys. I was like, it literally makes me feel like I'm in a 90s movie, like falling in love. Like, this is literally what this song was. Like, my whole relationship timeline played out in the movie in my head, like, of like this whole thing with, like, everything played out, like our beginning, our heartbreak, our fights, our breakup, like everything in the span of this song. And it was just insane. Like, it's really powerful, like, when music makes you like see that. And I think that's so cool with not just what big hit artists do in general. Like, even with like G-Friend, like, you can see a story in your head when you listen to the music.
Yeah.
And I just think it's super dope. Like, TXT, like 4th gen boy group, like top tier, like, yes, king shit.
Ghosting is one song that I'm just like, the scene from like the We Were Infinite scene, this could be the song that's playing.
Oh God.
You know, it's funny. I've never seen that movie, but I'm just like, but I feel that scene, and that's this song. Perfect.
This is the tunnel song.
This is the tunnel song.
You need to, like, you know what? You can no longer reference that until you watch the movie.
I mean,
It's on
whatever.
Netflix, bitch. Go watch it.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
So, but that's what it gave me. I was just like, I feel it. I see myself. I envision it. That it's just like.
She saw a
Windows
gif on
down,
Twitter.
and you're like at night singing with your friends and like, oh, this is it.
But no, literally, like, it felt, I don't know, it just felt like it should be played on like a record player in like an old house, like while you're dancing with your friends, drinking pop.
Or
and,
casting
like,
a spell.
and like eating salted caramel popcorn. Like, this is meant to be like a nostalgic song. And
Can we
it's
have
so
kettle corn instead?
yeah.
Okay.
The next song on the album is We Lost the Summer,
Which is my favorite song.
and it has like a tiny Latin flair to it, and this is what we mean when they have like 50 different genres in here, because I was not expecting this sound in this album at all.
Yunjun is half Mexican, didn't you know?
That's right.
But it's so sad because like it's
Yep.
it's a it's summer beats, but it's basically saying like we ain't had no summer, but like it's giving you
pretty
summer
much.
vibes.
Well, yeah, the song is literally about COVID from the
Yeah,
lyrics.
it's so sad.
Oh my God, when I was reading the lyrics, I was just mind blown. Like, there was a lyric saying, I'm left on the endless evening of March 1st, which is literally when like everything started being on lockdown, and we had to start quarantine.
Yep.
It was insane. And it all started going around into the world. And so it truly was. They're saying like, oh, return my seasons. It's all gone. I said, you right. And then they were talking about how that it was hot, but that truly it would never change from the wintertime. And I said, you right.
Where did the time go?
Yep.
March was the month that the world still like stood still. Like nothing was like everything was gone.
Yep.
And then the line about going to your favorite coffee shop and then or cafe and you pull on the door and it's locked. And you're just like in your mask, like just so sad.
Oh my God, yes, exactly. They did in the interview, all of them just kept repeating the same thing, saying that, oh, we wanted to create an album that was the teens' perspective of COVID, and they achieved that, especially with the song, because wow.
You know what's funny is that I didn't know that this song was about COVID, but when I heard it, I was just like, bro, man, this is COVID, like this is so fucking relatable. And then Cynthia was just like, that's literally what it's about, and I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Quite literally about COVID.
But it's such a good song though. Like, I heard it even before I knew the lyrics. Okay, when I first heard the album, I even told the girls, because we were talking about the whole album the day that was released. I was like, don't make me pick, don't make me, I can't do it. And then I kept repeating the song, and then I was like, okay, maybe I do have a favorite.
Me, when the album started and it was Ghosting, I was like, this is it. That's it. It's game over.
I literally repeated Ghosting so much that I didn't listen to the full album for like an hour. I was listening to Ghosting over and over.
It be like that, and that's how it was for this. Like, Ghosting was just it. For me, We Lost the Summer, like, I liked it, but it was just like, if I'm ranking the songs on the album, this is my least favorite.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love this song.
like
And the
this one
stage
too.
for this is amazing. And yes, Hyunjin looks great. And it's just great.
I love that.
I love the song.
The next song on the album is Wishlist. And this song sounds like a One Direction song. And it bothered me because I was like, which one? And it's Come On and Dance With Me, baby.
Oh my God, you're right.
That's
You're
the
right.
one.
Oh my
That's
God.
the one.
Yo, I wasn't looking for the song. You know what I looked for? I was like, who produced the song? I went into a witch hunt. And the producer didn't produce for One Direction, but he did work with Niall. So I was like, close enough.
I literally
Oh,
put
well,
like,
there we go.
high school Terica would jam so hard to this, and like, well,
Same.
cause she did.
Exactly. No, like this literally, I heard it the first time I heard it. I was just like, this sounds like a straight up like 2012 One Direction song.
Pop
Like,
song,
what the heck? And then I was just like, but you know, it's not like it was just the feel. It was like, no, it reminded me of a song, and it was Come On, Come On. But I really liked it. It was just like, you know, like, just tell me your wish list, what you want, basically. Yeah. What do you want? I am tired of guessing. Like, let me know. This is upsetting me and my homegirls that I can't buy you what you want.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Subin described the song as refreshing pop rock. I said, okay, Kim.
That would be correct because I wrote down pop rock as my thing. So good job with that.
Yeah.
Good job, Subin, for knowing what your song is.
But yeah, but I liked it. I thought it was cute.
So cute. And there's a part where Subin and Tan sing at the same time, and it's so pretty. And I was like, this is so cute. That little combo, I like it. They're precious.
Like, except when they're being disrespectful, but that's okay. Well, like,
I have yet to experience that emotion, so.
There's somebody called Subin in this group. And then for the last song on the album, we have Way Home.
My R&B king.
Yes.
This is a nice change of pace. It's very smooth. I like it.
So good.
My son's rap. My baby boy.
I know he's so good.
Yeonjun's motherfucking vocals in this song.
And then it's funny because the whole song is about being afraid of being alone in the dark, and you're running away because you want to run away from like the monsters and the darkness. And I'm like, wow. It's because you're the light and you're not here next to me. And I'm like, oh my God, stop it.
They're so cute.
They're so
we
cute.
We can change that. I'm on my way.
Right? But yeah, no, but I love this. I love this vibe for them. I love the meaning of the song. And I like that this is the last song on the album because it's like you're on your way home.
Just the feel of it, too.
Mm-hmm. That, too. Yeah. They're just, again, like how they make their albums and... like, that's just such an art in itself, just, like, putting the songs in a good, like...
the flow, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, that in itself is just incredible, so...
Also, like, the backing vocals in here, like, if you just listen to, like, the runs in the back and stuff, I'm just like, oh my God. I need to figure out who it is, because, like...
it's R&B Kings. I'm pretty sure it's Taehyun.
I was thinking that, too, but, like, at one point it sounds like there's two people, so I don't know. Maybe they just, like, dubbed both. Like, I don't know. But, like, it's...
I think... because Taehyun's vibrato is in there. I know because every time I hear that boy's vibrato, I get chills.
Yeah, like, no, I recognized him in the background instantly, and I was just like, oh, so pretty.
I was like, ugh.
But I thought
I'm thinking because the person that suits Taehyun's voice best with him is Subin, that it might be the two of them, and that just like does something to me.
I do love that combo. I'll have to listen again, but I know I heard Taehyun, but I heard another voice. I thought, but it's so pretty. Just the backgrounds.
It's so pretty. Gorgeous. Like this song is so pretty, and it's like really soothing and things like that. And again, R&B so Kings, yeah, like it's so
R&B Kings.
It's so nice.
Like, give me more R&B from TXT.
Yes.
Please. Because this shit was fucking chef's kiss. Like, their vocals just suit it so well.
It freaking slaps, bro. And then the thing, again, and I say it every time that, like, they have a comeback, but every time I look at Taehyun, that boy looks and sounds more and more like Jonghyun.
Even his personality, too. Like, it's scary.
Like, that's just... I think about it and I'm just, I get blown away. But all in all, this album or like EP is incredible.
Yes.
Like, it's just phenomenal the way that they did this and how catchy it is and like how different and how it's just so good. It's just so good.
TXT has yet to release a bad album, and I love that for them.
Honestly,
I agree. 100% agree.
Kind of ridiculous at this point.
They're so talented, and I'm so proud of them.
I'm so proud of them. We literally knew nothing about them. We had like a universe thing, and we had like notes that they would write us, and like little diary entries before they debuted. And now look at them.
Oh my God, we were so invested in those little notes that they were writing every other day. Like,
I know. Me and Turka were like, oh my God. And then they started drawing like, they started marketing themselves as like animals and then like the little fox, little tigers. It was amazing.
This is just phenomenal. Like, again, masterpiece. Like, I'm all for this. I love their vibe. I love their like magical like world, even though I don't know anything about it. It's just great.
I have a few choice words. Go on my Twitter and you guys will know exactly what I mean. Thank you.
Anyway, It's a great album.
She told me I was gonna be able to say what I had to say, so I said it.
And you did.
And there it is.
In the music video reaction. And that's what it was. You had the whole 45 seconds.
Anyway, he looked great. Ponytail on fleek. Outfits amazing. His tummy and that crop top, incredible.
Oh my God, no. You could talk about anything but the crop top. No.
I'm just mad because he looks good with that stupid, ugly mullet thing going on.
Like, who allowed?
And he pulls it off.
Like,
How?
when he did the whole outfit in Blue Hour, like, the cowboy outfit, the all black, like, that shit was mind-blowing to me. I was like, he should not look good in this. Like, this should not be a thing.
Like,
it
shouldn't. And then here he is.
I could not believe.
I can't believe.
Oh my God, yes. I said that in my head.
But that was our podcast for this week, everybody. Honestly, if you let us, we would talk about TXT for another 3 hours.
You're right.
But let's end up our week like we always do with our songs of the week.
Dun, dun. My songs of the week is the TXT album, amazing, but also the CIX album, amazing, because those two, I put them in a playlist and I just been listening to that for the past like 3 days, and it's a wonderful life for me. I love it here. Thank you. And also Make a Wish, because that shit's
iconic.
So my songs of the week is this whole album. Duh, of course, because the whole album is amazing. Thank you. Another one that I would like to add is Dawn. Dawn. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
You're right.
It's so.
She's still on it. Let's go.
I really am. It's so good. My BTS. My
wow.
one song of the week. Sorry, I saw BTS on my phone. My one song of the week is Dead or Alive. Are we gonna get a music video? Are we gonna get an online concert? Are we still gonna be ghosted for 6 months straight about their light stick? The world may never know, but I am enjoying the ride.
Right. I forgot about that light
Yeah,
stick.
me too. I thought like y'all already bought it. It was delivered and everything is just
right.
Yeah.
They posted that teaser coming soon. Didn't say a word since. Nothing. It was in June.
Yikes.
They're like, coming soon. Ha ha, psych bitch. I hope this means that they're redesigning it. But anyway. Probably not.
They're already working on version 2. They're like, we might as well pump them out together.
We love a bundle.
My songs of the week are, the first song is What You Do by EXO. What You Do. Which is so funny because I swear I had picked this as my song of the week before all this happened with Chanyeol. Because like it came to my shuffle and I was like, oh, I love this freaking song. And I just like played it on repeat like all day. So like this wasn't even supposed to be funny. Like it was literally picked out before.
You sensed it.
My second.
It's a witch. Now you're yelling at Chanyeol. What? You did.
Forget all that song. My second song of the week is like the entire TXT album, but more specifically Blue Hour, because I've been playing that song on repeat as well. Like it's just my favorite.
Yeah.
Blue Hour is so great. And my NCT song of the week is Dancing in the Rain, which I recently found out that Jaehyun helped write. And my mind is blown. Yeah.
Oh.
It's my jam.
You really do love that song.
I do.
A lot.
And I love it for the sole reason that it's like Koon's in it. And like it's just a song for Jaehyun wrote this song for Koon. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna write this song so you can sing it.
For my songs of the week, I've been listening to a lot of Hyuna lately. More specifically, Babe. Also, the TXT album, honestly, has been on repeat. It's just so damn good. And also the JBJ 95 EP, because everybody needs to go listen to it. It's incredible. And yeah, thank you. Go love my babies. What the hell? We just got a comment in Japanese.
I love that for us. So whether you are commenting on our YouTube videos in Japanese or you are actively obsessed with the new TXT album, make sure you always
Fangirl.